Hello and welcome to this Elder Scrolls video. This is going to be like the first type of video in the series, basically me going over what I want to see in a sequel to a game I really like, or the next upcoming game. And I thought, because the last two Skyrim videos I uploaded have done somewhat well, I thought I would give a little go and saying what I want from Elder Scrolls 6, if or when that comes out. Just to little clarification, I have not finished Skyrim yet. Or I think I finished it once, like on my Xbox 360. But yeah, I'm also the footage you're seeing will be from a modded one I'm doing because that's the only way I could stop the sky from freaking out and stop it from crashing, which was really annoying because I was like really close to finishing it. Anyway, not important. What is important is the fact that my next video will be describing some more stuff that's going to be going on with the channel, what I'll be switching from, and all that. To start off, like what I want from Elder Scrolls 6, whatever it's end up being called. Let's just call it Skyrim 2 for now. I want the option to play as more races because it is. I was watching a YouTube video by the Epic Nate 315, I think it was. Pretty sure that's who it is. Anyway, he's a really good like Elder Scrolls, Fallout YouTuber. I do recommend watching some of his videos. But he has a video and he was talking about like the other races. Tamriel is not the only continent on the planet that Skyrim is on. And I feel like it would be cool if they just went, look, we've been on Tamriel for the last 5 or however many games there actually are. Because I know there was a bunch of mobile games, and then Elder Scrolls Online. However many games there are. Oh, yawning. Next, yeah, because there is mention that there's like monkey people and snake people in that on one of the other continents. I feel like it would be cool seeing them and like seeing like the lore that Bethesda could give them. I know there's another form of cat people other than Khajiit. I'm pretty sure there was cats. Cat. Give me a second. There's a mosquito in there. Okay, I'm just going to continue before that thing flashes onto me. I think they're like tiger people or lion people, something like that. I can't remember. It's been a hot minute. Anyway, next thing I want to see is more like weapon types. I know you can't do much other than like a sword, warhammer, big axe, small axe, really big sword, a shield, a bow, a staff, crossbows, daggers, and that. But I want to see like spears or I don't know, just maybe like brass knuckles or something like that. Just so it, because I was gonna say, look at Fallout. They've got the they've got other weapons. Now I know you can make a bunch of different guns, but they could like maybe a whip weapon, like a chain blade or something like that. I feel like that would be cool. More, I guess this next one is just a little pet peeve, mainly for me. Better voice acting, but I know Skyrim. I know a lot of Bethesda games. They like go for big adventures, and they do succeed with them and that. But I feel like if they, I know it's a little bit of a sidebar. One thing I found out when like just looking up some of Skyrim's cut content, the original story they had in mind was going to be about some old lord dude or emperor of some kind coming back with an army of dragons. And I feel like if they I know I know they do a lot of world building anyway in the Elder Scrolls games, but I feel like if they do like some more world building where it's just like maybe the Khajiit and these other cat people despise each other, something like that. Ooh, I think it would be cool if we saw stuff like that. I mean, where it's like there is more racial bias between the races. I know in this, a lot of the Nords don't like the Khajiit or Dark Elves or Thalmor, like any elf. But like I want to see. I know this is they probably won't do it because it's like promoting racism in that. But I just I feel like it would be cool if they, so like each character, like whatever race you choose as your character, it has like uh I don't know the word, like buffs against other ones. So maybe like because of the Nord High Elf War or whatever it was, maybe like the humans have a higher damage against elves, and like likewise, and the Khajiit hate. If they want to introduce dog people, the dog people hate Khajiits, Khajiits hate dog people, stuff like that, where it could be like something to build up, just to expand the lore bit of it. I'm rambling it. Holy shit, it's been 6.5 minutes. Next would be, I want them to keep the ragdoll thing that this game has. There's a clip at the end of this video. I put at the end, and it's so fucking funny to me. And that's I want to see. Like, I want them to keep the physics engine they have, because it's funny like watching bodies go fucking flying through the air and shit. Next thing I want to see would be more customization with like the characters and that, similar to Fallout 4, where you can make hideous abominations in that game. Something like that in the next Elder Scrolls game, because it would probably be 2026 or whenever it comes out. But if I was Todd Howard, and if I want to really go off the hype of Bethesda, because I know soon they're releasing the Indiana Jones game, Bethesda's name will be popping off. They can go, look, here's some early gameplay of Elder Scrolls 6. There we go. You guys can have that while we go and work on it. And I know Bethesda games, they are always broken, but they're broken in all the best ways. It's not game breaking, and if it is, there's an easy fix for it. But like glitches where like, oh, I can see through a mountain from a certain angle, or oh, my character hasn't got a body, and stuff like that. That stuff's fine to me. I think that stuff doesn't ruin a game, but Bethesda is known for that kind of stuff. Next would be, now this is more of like a thought I had, and with Obsidian Entertainment, the people who made New Vegas and New Outer Worlds, whatever it's called, the good Skyrim in space, I call it. Let them have something to do with it, because Bethesda is a big studio. They've got a bunch of different ones, and I feel like if they had it go from,
is that so?
have it, this could just be like more personal with me. Have Bethesda have like a big team focus on whatever game's coming up next, be that Elder Scrolls 6, Fallout 5, New Vegas 2, whatever they're doing, and then have Obsidian Entertainment start building up the next game, and then that way, if they keep on rotating that, get another Microsoft team or studio involved with helping, so there's not like 6-7 years breaks in between each Bethesda game. I know their space game came out like 2 years ago, but still, like that, and now the Indiana Jones game, which I feel like has just been like pushed upon us all of a sudden. I feel like Bethesda needs to focus on the people have been begging for Elder Scrolls more lore, or hell, even another Skyrim DLC for like 5.5 years now. Next thing, this is more of like a little pet peeve I have. I like that the character doesn't speak, but I wish you had more like options in that to like speak, and like if you said something mean, it would come across mean, you get a mean response. I know that they're probably going to adapt some of like the Fallout 4 speech systems and that into it, where like you can actually see the emotion that would be given. Will be given to your to like your characters, like what they're saying and that. Next thing I want is to see the more chance of maybe, and this is more of a personal problem I have, is being able to customize like houses in that more. That's one of my favorite parts of Fallout 4. I know a lot of people didn't like it because, like, oh, look, another settlement needs your help. Go fucking deal with that. But yeah, I kind of want to see more customization with the houses, similar to the whatever the DLC was in Skyrim that lets you build your own house. Another thing I want to see is more. It could have more customizations to do with.
You're a wanted man, and it's time to pay for your crime. Good enough. I'll just confiscate any stolen goods you. Thank you, soldier. I'm waiting on word about reinforced Stormcloak scouts are making it. Why don't you have yourself a drink before you head?
Fuck whatever I was saying. I should really start like properly writing a script and just having like dot points. Anyway, I want to see a continuation of the Thieves Guild story, something that you've done in Skyrim, like killing Mercer Frey, becoming a Nightingale, or becoming a listener as the Dragonborn, or the Archmage of Winterhold College, whatever the fuck it's called. I want to see that stuff like come up and be something, you know? Like, I want to see it come to a point where, like, in the next Elder Scrolls game, you pick up a book, maybe the Legend of the Dragonborn, and it goes over stuff you did in Skyrim. It says what side you sided on, and what side won the war. I feel like they would just go, oh, look, the Imperials won the war because Ulfric's a bit of a racist bigot. Piece of shit guy. Ignoring the fact I am Stormcloak, I just did it because of my glitched and broken save. I was a Imperial.
Good job. Count, you're going to Fort Snowhawk. Meet the...
yeah, next up I want to see some of...
You've got real
maybe, like...
I like that.
Maybe being able to have multiple companions at once, type thing, instead of having one person with a quest, and then having to... Like I did, I kept that Sienna woman by my side for a while. She's not by my side anymore. Anyway, no important. I want to see, like... Or maybe, like... You can, when it comes to choosing your race, if they want to set it on another continent, or have a DLC set on another continent, maybe have it be like the boat sinks or capsizes, whatever, and like you waking up and selecting your race as you being pulled to shore, and like, hey man, you good? Are you a cat, orc, white guy, Nord, one of the many elves? That's another thing I wish there was more elves in the game. I know there is ocean elves, snow elves, which are the blind cunts. Wood elves, like forest elves, the pricky elves, the Thalmir, dark elves, and the sky elves. I want to see more elves in it. Like, they could easily go, on this continent, there's this type of elf, there's that type of elf, there's an elf that's a cross, that there are elves that are a cross between a dark elf and a snow elf, and stuff like that. Because I feel like maybe I'm the only one that wants to see stories on a different Lance Tamriel, but I just feel like that way you could have a bunch different. You could have different weapon design. You could create a whole new story that wouldn't have been affected by what happened. That's what happened in any of the other Elder Scrolls games. It could be sort of like a soft reboot, kind of. You could introduce a new form of the Thieves Guild or Dark Brotherhood, or a new form of like the Companions type thing. Maybe the Dawn Guard could come back in some kind of thing, and Another thing I want to see is more types of armor instead of just like, oh, leather. There's like 2 different types of each one. I kind of want to see like you can make armor out of. Never mind. Never mind. Also, I want to see more like Daedric quests in that. Oh, and maybe have the story. Maybe if they what they could do is have it be story is on Tamriel, but for maybe a little bit of the game, you have to go to another continent to maybe hunt down this guy or get a key to unlock a vault to get something to stop whatever's going to destroy the world. Or maybe one of the maybe whatever the Dark Brotherhood equivalent, if they do go with another Dark Brotherhood, maybe that could be set on that other continent or something like that, just so it's not like, oh, we're on Tamriel. Okay, time to see the same Khajiit, Orcs, Elves we've seen for the last however many years. I know maybe I'm just being pecky, bitchy in that, but Bethesda has had over 10 years of Skyrim. I think it's like 13 years now. So like, come up with a story, new characters, new races even. Maybe improve the combat. I like the combat in Skyrim and Fallout. I didn't really like Starfield that much, but I didn't really play it a lot, so that could be why. Next, I want to see a more... Maybe like in Oblivion, is it, when you can get the castle as DLC? Maybe instead of like, oh, you pay 5,000 coins to have a house, or you've got to beat the shit out of this person to get a house, or you've got to download a house from the Creation Club. Maybe have it be you take out some like general guy and then all of a sudden the castle is yours, and you get like a small group of unnamed fighters that you can bring on your companions to and say, oi, you fucking work for me now, dickhead. That kind of thing. Or like that farm thing that's in the collector's edition. Not the collector's, whatever. The complete, the edition that's on PS5s and that farm. That would be cool. Also, maybe making like being a vampire cooler, in my opinion. I know being a vampire is like really cool in Skyrim, but making it more fun in that, same with being a werewolf. Maybe add like werebears and were-sharks or whatever they are, because apparently they are a thing. Add I want to see more things that can kill you in the water other than slaughterfish and you drowning. My mate, I can't believe I fell for this little bit of a story. He told me that there was water dragons, like these really long eel type dragons that would just kill you if you stayed in the water for too long, and that shit fucked me up. I didn't go in the water when I used to play this when I was younger. Then I looked it up and realized I was an idiot. Anyway, I've been talking nearly 20 minutes, so I'm going to shut the fuck up now and let you people go on with your beautiful lives, enjoy the days. Stay safe. Very weird world at the moment, especially with Microsoft hack, COVID still being a thing, everything that's going on with like Palestine, Israel, and Russia and Ukraine. Please stay safe out there. Don't do anything stupid. Stick with your friends, family. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe if you feel like it. I'm not going to force you. Please tell me if you agree with any of these things, or if you just want to call me a moron. Go for it. I'm G with that. I don't really care. Leave anything you want to see for the next Elder Scrolls game down in the comments. Now, I'm going to leave you a couple of clip. I had, that's why I really want Elder Scrolls 6. I feel like this is just me rambling for about 20 minutes, and then me going on little rants and giving up. Yeah, okay. Like and subscribe. Generic YouTube outro. Stay safe. Weird world. Please don't do anything stupid. I just looked at my dog to see if he was going to bark, but he's passed out asleep. Okay, yeah. Bye. My next video will be very different to this one. It will be me just talking about like what I want to do with this channel and what I want to do with content. But that might even come out before this. I'm not quite sure yet. But yeah, bye. I just wave like you can see me. I'm an idiot. Alright, peace.
Elven supremacy is the only truth.
scared him off.